Hey everyone, I'm Timmy King. If you're wondering how I changed my last name, I know I'm kind of setting the bar high for this, but it's worth a shot. If my channel could get to 1,000 subscribers, or even a little more, I'm willing to reveal why I changed my last name to King. Again, I know I'm kind of setting the bar high to this, but it's interesting enough for anyone who's willing to know why I changed my last name to King. So, with that being said, I want to talk about Jehovah's Witnesses and their loopholes. And in honor of the festive holidays coming up, I wanted to wear my ugly Christmas sweater for this type of video. It's not necessarily going to be about holidays, but it's going to actually be something different. But again, the holidays are coming up, so why not feel a little festive and entertaining by wearing an ugly Christmas sweater? And also, to my stepniece coming back to leave a dislike on my videos, please stop. I've asked before and I'll ask again. For the sake of both of our sanities and anyone else, please just stop leaving a dislike on my videos. I know you're unhappy and miserable, but you didn't have the negative experience growing up as a Jehovah's Witness. You don't know anything about them. You didn't know what it was like to grow up in a Jehovah's Witness environment. So please, for the sake of both of our sanities, just leave my channel alone and stop putting a dislike on it. It would really be beneficial for both of us, for the sake of both of our sanities. Now that I got that also out of the way, I wanted to talk about, I know I made that parody. I'm sorry to my friends, my ex-Jehovah's Witness friends. I didn't mean to scare you guys thinking I was going to go back to the Jehovah's Witnesses. But I wanted to make that parody because it actually has some good valid points to what I was talking about. I just wanted to bring that out because they're in a loophole. Jehovah's Witnesses are in a loophole. They don't realize it. The whole thing I've talked about in my previous videos, Jehovah's Witnesses think they're doing the right thing, but they're really not. These headmen at the Watchtower headquarters, the elders and brothers, tell them things only what they want to get them to hear, and they'll believe that. They'll think it's positive reinforcement when it's negative reinforcement. Again, there's that loophole. Starts off with positive reinforcement. They think they're doing the right thing, telling them what they want them to hear, but instead they're actually getting negative reinforcement. Anything from disfellowshipping someone, not really telling them why they got disfellowshipped, to telling them to get them to believe something that isn't real by telling them that they'll live forever on paradise earth if they convert to their religion. That's not Christian loving at all. Like I said in my parody, they're not really Christian loving people. I'll also give an example. When someone gets disfellowshipped, whether it be for having a different belief system, or sexual or physical abuse or whatever it may be, which is unfortunate, more sexual abuse than anything else really, they won't tell their followers why they got disfellowshipped for that reason. They'll keep the person in that did the sexual abuse, but they won't disfellowship that person because of the privileges they have in the kingdom hall. All the entertaining they're trying to do for the elders and brothers and please them and make them happy. So the elders and brothers that know what really happened to the person that was sexually abused, that got disfellowshipped, or physically abused, or whatever, they'll keep the person that did the act of sexual abuse or physical abuse, they'll keep that person in, but they won't tell anybody. But the person that, again, like I said, that was sexually abused or physically abused or whatever, they'll disfellowship them for being honest and open about it, and they won't specifically tell their followers why that happened. They'll just tell them this person is disfellowshipped and now they're mentally diseased and they're apostate. And then that gives the person that was the victim of it, it gives them an unfortunate reputation, and their followers will believe anything these elders and brothers tell them, no matter what it is. Again, there's that loophole that I just talked about. Thinking it's positive reinforcement, so they won't tell their followers every detail of what they actually know about. They'll just give them little bits of information. Again, loophole. Going into thinking they're getting positive reinforcement, telling them what they want them to hear. They'll believe anything they tell them, think they're doing the right thing, when in actuality, they're getting negative reinforcement. And like I said in my parody, and in my previous videos, if I didn't say that, I'll say it anyway. You can look up mind control and look at all the valid points I've talked about in my parody and compare that to the Jehovah's Witnesses. They're hostile to anyone and everything that comes their way, even by their own flesh and blood. They don't care of who the relationship they once had, and destroy it. They think they're doing the right thing, but they're really not. They're destroying relationships with people because of what these elders and brothers tell them. They're in that loophole, and they don't realize they're in it, and so they'll feed into that type of behavior. Now, there are a few Jehovah's Witnesses out there that don't feed into that negative behavior seriously. But it's very seldom there's Jehovah's Witnesses out there that, again, don't take their actions very seriously. They don't really fully live by their standards. But the only reason they're doing that, because they have friends and family who are still in. And that's the only reason why they're willing to stay in, because they're afraid they'll lose everything they once had. And to the ex-Jehovah's Witnesses out there, amongst myself as one, obviously, I commend you for speaking up and speaking out about how Jehovah's Witnesses, who they really are as people, how they're really passive-aggressive and hostile toward people in the outside world, or to people that even aren't Jehovah's Witnesses or anyone that's close to them. They don't realize the sabotaging they're doing toward their own family and friends. And it's a sad thing that they can't be honest, just like the elders and brothers can't be honest to their followers. That's the loophole, like I said, that they had fallen into. Again, seriously, I'm willing to say this, and I can't stress this enough. If there's something you want me to talk about in the Jehovah's Witnesses, and you got this far, leave them in the comments. Let me know what I should talk about next. Seriously, I'm willing to go based on demand what you want me to talk about in the Jehovah's Witnesses in my next video. It really would help my channel and help push it out there, and anyone that is willing to want me to put out information about them on camera. Again, I never thought I'd see myself getting to make videos like this. I mean, I've wanted to. It started with my very first one, which is on my video playlist. But again, I never thought I'd get this far into continuously making them. But I guess whether good or bad, I get a response out of them. So out of some of them anyway. A good majority of them are pretty good out there. So for those who understand and know what it's like to be in that negative environment, thank you guys again. I'll probably be saying this for a while because it still boggles my mind I make videos like this. Again, seriously, if you made it this far, leave a comment. What should I talk about next in the Jehovah's Witnesses? It would really help put out ideas for me to, again, help put my channel out there and get people to want to click on it and watch it to the end. So, with that being said, not sure when I'm going to upload another video. Maybe soon, maybe before Christmas, maybe after. Haven't decided yet. Again, it's all up to you guys. Leave a comment if you made it this far, letting me know what I should talk about next in the Jehovah's Witnesses. Merry Christmas. Also, give this video a like. Hit that cute little red subscribe button down below. Only takes about 3 seconds of your time. Share this channel around with your friends on social media, friends, family, whatever. Leave a comment what I should talk about next. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next one.